Hey Charles, how are you doing?
I'm doing. What is this tone on the Lee
Well,
Gerstmann show today? I'm very confused.
well,
What is
no,
this
no,
tone?
I'm okay.
You're just okay.
I'm not,
Okay.
I'm
It
not
has
sure if you'll be, but I am.
nothing to do
So
with the
I'm saying it to
company
you.
or anything. Yeah, I know you're always happy. Have me on the couch beside you there at the big
Yeah,
desk with your pencil
yeah,
and your stuffed bear and all
yeah,
that. But this was a Lee pick.
yeah,
We just did not long ago one of mine. This was a Lee
yeah,
pick. That's what we do here.
yeah,
We usually pick stuff and
yeah,
say, okay, well, will you do this one? Okay, I'll do this
yeah.
one.
Thank you for
This
doing
is
it.
so this is a Lee pick.
Or at least
Uh,
so far, I'm saying thank you.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but so go ahead and tell the world, oh
All right.
kind sir, what
This
we're
is,
doing today.
and now by Frank Gambale, called Passages.
Frank Gambale.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's an interesting note for you, Lee. I think
Uh-huh.
this was Jerry Garcia's favorite guitar player.
Oh, wow. Well, that's cool.
It would be cool to be doing the Grateful Dead.
Oh.
But no, I'm teasing because I knew nothing about Frank Gambale because he's a jazz guy, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And we all know on this channel that I am the meat and potatoes
Yeah.
punk rock type person.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily get into jazz, which is the sound of 18 people on stage all playing different shit at the same time.
No.
Than everybody in the audience. But I haven't always hated everything we've done jazz. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I haven't. Matter of fact, one of my favorite bands, unfortunately, it just didn't do a lot of albums. And well, not favorite bands, but something that Lee turned me on to was definitely jazz fusion.
Yeah.
And this is what this album is fusion.
Yeah.
Allegedly. But hey, if Jerry Garcia is actually an underrated guitar player, considering he was missing his finger.
Yeah.
At certain points. If he dug him a lot, because he played with Chick Corea, right? In the electric Chick Corea band.
So you knew something.
Well, I tell you what, the drummer I definitely know, for sure.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Is that Steve Smith?
No, I'll let you know when we get into it.
Okay.
Steve Smith from Journey?
Yeah, he's worked with them.
Yeah, but not on this record.
No.
Somebody way better than that.
Okay.
I don't like Journey that much, Lee.
But Steve Smith is, his band is much better. Vital Information.
Well, Steve Smith's not on this, thankfully. And but I'll say his name after the first track. He's a very important person to me. Maybe not you, but Frank Gambale is, what I gather, is known as a legendary jazz guitarist, and that's about all I knew about it. It's the typical jazz thingy. It's not quite jazz. This is more fusion, but I don't know shit about jazz music, so I do whatever Lee sends me, and this will be my honest opinion about Frank Gambale and Passages.
Yeah.
But he's got a strong endorsement from Jerry Garcia.
Yeah.
I do like me some Grateful Dead, so I'm okay. So we'll see. We'll see how good it is.
All right, and we'll see what Grateful Dead I might pick later and see what you think of that. But anyway, okay, the first song is Little Charmer. Sometimes when I'm in the mood for hard rock, this is the sort of thing I'm wanting to hear. No words or annoying, we think we can play but we can't attitudes. He's quite good, and the song is more uplifting than some rock crap. I dig it. He might have some songs I like better, but if this is considered to be a lesser song of his, I'd rather hear a whole album of his lesser songs than a whole album of a crap group's supposedly good songs. What do you think?
Well, rock crap aside, Apple Music actually says this album is a jazz album, which is hilarious. As I see it, right off this track, I'll see this is going to be fusion at best, just off this opener. This is not jazz, this song. Far more rock than jazz here, that's for sure. I hear, and this came out like, I think like 94, 95, something like that.
Something like
so,
that,
yeah, and I hear a little bit of an Andy Summers thing.
Oh, okay.
In parts of the song. Instrumental rock at its finest, I'd say here.
Right on.
The drummer, who I said,
yeah,
he actually drums for Chicago now.
Oh.
Walredo Reyes Jr.
Oh, okay. I never heard of him.
And it's outstanding drumming, I might add.
Wow.
But overall, the track alone, it's a guitar nerd's dream here. So if you love guitar, you'll love this. So count me in, because I played me a little guitar. This was excellent. I love Little Charmer.
Right on. What do you think of 6/8 Shaker?
Slightly jazzier than Little Charmer, but just so. It sounds like if David Foster did some jazz, and that probably wouldn't be a bad thing, I suppose. I guess. I mean, Alfonso Johnson is on bass on this album. And being a Weather Report dude, you know he can play.
Yeah.
The band is outstanding, but Frank is just a standout on here. Pretty badass. I'm not so into the synthesizer here, though. And that's probably why it reminds me of David Foster a bit.
Yeah.
But for that flow alone, I can't say like this blows, because I assure you, it does not. Go ahead, Blake.
Okay, this is the gourmet of funky rock. It's the stuff people listen to when they know that other stuff is inferior and they want the good things. This is one of the good things, much better than most of what's out nowadays. Okay, now for...
True. But so is Bugs on Cheese.
Okay. Anyway, now for Passages. I don't hate it, and some moments are nice and the soloing is good, but this is the type of song that ordinarily would drag down an album like this for me. Still, on days when I have stomach trouble, it helps soothe my stomach, so I'll give it that. What do you think?
So it's the Pepto-Bismol of music.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the guitar playing is very strong and emotive, which is always a great thing. But this is an adult contemporary tune, man. I can get with the great guitar, but overall, I almost fell asleep listening to this. The title track, by the way.
Yeah.
Great guitar, but a tough to use best of the song. This is very boring, unfortunately. So we can't win them all, as they say.
Yeah. What do you think of White Room?
A cover of the Cream, the late great Cream, as John Lennon would say. Interestingly, Gambale mimics the Jack Bruce vocals with his guitar work, which is pretty neat. It's obvious this is the master of the guitar. He pulls out all the tricks, pinch harmonics, wahs, etc. A solid cover overall, driven by a great band and a fantastic guitarist.
Okay, I put it's decent, and I like that it's instrumental, but it really doesn't have anything about it that wows me. I think Ace Frehley's cover is the best version out there, but it flows well, and even though it's not a standout track, it's also not bad. Okay, now for...
Okay, but before you go to the next song, was White Room Ace Frehley better than Cherry Medicine Ace Frehley?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that song was horrible. Okay.
Yeah. Now, now for D-Day. Okay, this sounds like Journey in between recording songs for one of their albums, and instead letting off some steam by doing some improv jamming. Except instead of George Tickner, they're using Jonathan Cain. So there's that element against it. But it's a pleasant song, and I feel about it somewhat the same way I felt about White Room. What do you think?
You nailed it with Jonathan Cain, because if it wasn't for the drums and great guitars, I'd really not like this one at all. I barely do to begin with, but the drums are great on it, and it's a well-played fluff piece. It's more adult contemporary doctor's office type music, with just a hint more bite. I would not be mad if it was on an elevator I was on, because I just hear bits and pieces at best. Well played, but not a sound I dig at all.
Right on. What do you think of
Jonathan Cain?
Yeah. What do you think of Nunzio's Near?
Probably a bit too jazzy on the fusion side here. Not as dorky as the tracks I didn't like. I actually do like the synthesizer, it's hard for me to say, on this, oddly enough. But just again, no fire here. I mean, it's well and solidly played, and Gambale does okay on it. But it isn't his best on this album, as I've heard, so more boredom factor again.
Okay, I put, now we're back on track with a really good song, and one of my favorites of Frank Gambale. This is way cool. This is cool jazz the way it ought to be played. All right, now
It's because it's jazz.
Well, yeah.
You're the connoisseur around here, Lee.
Yeah.
Now on the Free Spirit.
Yeah, Free Spirit. Okay. This is another of my favorite songs by him, and it's excellent. I love this type of music. It's the type of music I'd play for a woman to show her I have good taste. What do you think?
Well, I just played More Than a Woman by the Bee Gees. She would be happy for that. Goodness, more of that jazz silliness here. Bear in mind, though, I'm not a jazz dude. And this sounds like a demented take on the Taxi theme song or something. Even the guitar tone, I can't stand. Come on, dudes, bring back a bit more of the rock. Like, they started off like fucking cool. I don't know what they're doing here. I mean, it is well played, though, Lee. It is. I know enough about playing. It's well played. But I did start daydreaming of happier times, like listening to Aerosmith or something. Not my thing. But jazz folks would probably cream all over it.
This is the kind of stuff I wanted you to hear, because I thought that you needed to like it.
Well, I don't.
No.
You would. I do recognize you would.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, what do you think of One With Everything?
The most elevator music of anything I've heard in a long time. This is the perfect solution to not being able to sleep. It's the rain sound machines of songs. Just no thanks.
Oh boy, I put, this is a pretty good song and I can dig it. It has both adventurous guitar playing and some chill moments. It's like a mixed bag, but everything works. It's quite cool. All right, now for Roxana. This is a decent, okay song for people who are sitting down for lunch, drinking tea, and discussing which shade of white to paint the living room walls. With that being said, I'd listen to this while doing the dishes. It has a scrub while listening vibe. What do you think?
Little jazz, complete with some saxophone on this one, which I don't really like the tone. I don't know what kind of sax, but that sound on the, I don't like that sax, but at least it isn't so damn boring as some of those other jazzier tracks in this album. It's got a nice part of the music here. I think I do like it at this point, due to it not being a cure for insomnia. So it has that going for it. But would I rush to hear it again? No. But for the jazzier tracks, this is a decent one.
All right.
There you go. I wasn't that harsh.
Okay, thank you. Now for Aluru. What do you think of that?
Gambale does some vocalizing here, harmonizing with his guitar. He isn't so bad, but man, at this point in the record, this album started shit hot. And now we're in this land of utter boredom. Just nothing makes me excited here at all. The guitar is even like weak here. I'd crack under an interrogation if they played this to me. I'd tell them whatever they wanted to know. Gladly.
All right, this is another cool scrub while listening song, but this time it's scrubbing the floor with a scrub pad. It's perfect for that, making me feel dignified while doing the peasant work. Okay, now for the last song, another alternative. The title sounds like it's to a song of mine. When I downloaded it, I wondered for a moment if I inadvertently downloaded one of my songs. But this is a cool song. This is after the dishes have been done and the floor's scrubbed, and now the crew wait around for a while looking at the clean house, and then they decide to go wild and party. This is a builder, but when it gets there, it's great. Quite good song. What do you think?
Well, at least we close with something that has a little fire in its belly. This is a good fusion song. Finally, something that won't make you pass out like being hit in the head with a mallet. Is it fantastic? Not really. But it does have enough interesting things going on to keep you engaged. And you have to have some time to be engaged, as this is an 8-minute song. So, I mentioned them earlier. I'll stick to Coliseum 2. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Superior jazz fusion album.
Well,
but I survived it.
Oh, man.
There you go. Yeah.
I was hoping I would convert you.
The rockin' tunes, yeah.
Yeah, but you're still stubborn.
Songs. Yeah, it just turned into Taxi theme song too much to me, and Richard Marx type shit. And just no.
Well, but, I want to do a Bob James album one time.
We did, I think. Did we? I think we did.
But we didn't. We didn't do one where he's doing experimental weird stuff.
I would be more interested in that than this elevator music, the majority of the album. But when he was rocking, I enjoyed it. And there's no doubt, to be fairly, there's no doubt, I can hear the fantastic playing. It's fantastic. They're great musicians.
Thank you.
It's just very boring music to me. When they were rocking, it was fantastic. And I know this guy's a great guitarist. I can hear it. And great band. It's just not my style. But there's other people that will love it, like me. And that's the great thing about this show. We will bring on a simpleton like myself who was amazed by 3-chord songs, and we have a virtuoso and Lee. So that's the way it goes. Even though I turned them on to some great 3-chord tracks in my life.
Well, but, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. But I will be willing to do it at all times. But I hear the talent. There's no doubt. This guy is talented. The band was great.
Yeah.
It's just not my style.
I understand.
But I did I liked about a quarter of it. So it's better than
That's
nothing.
better than I thought you would.
It wasn't as good as Coliseum 2, though. That was the greatest thing that he ever turned me on to.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Actually, I said thank you. I didn't turn it on. He turned me on to it.
Right on.
So if you don't know Coliseum 2, check them out. And you know what? Don't listen to me. Listen to Lee. He's the expert.
Yeah.
Check this album out.
Yeah.
Because I lived it. I lived through it somehow.
Yeah.
And you will too.
We'll do the survivors list. We'll do the list of albums of jazz fusion or jazz that will make you
I like
wear a T-shirt saying,
like
"I survived Lee's jazz list."
I like the jazz music from New Orleans, all the jazz, all the horns and all that kind of. That's the kind of jazz I like.
Okay.
So find me something like that one time.
That might be okay. Yeah, I know how to.
Oh, maybe Marsalis or something.
Oh,
like you don't like that. So, I don't like it.
Well,
the Neville's.
That's better. I'll find something, but I'll find the real stuff, not the stuff you think is real.
But I don't know what's real because I'm not into jazz.
But,
and I'm honest. I don't know nothing about jazz, but I am willing to listen and wait until something turns me on more. And Coliseum 2 so far is the one that turned me on, but we're still working, and I'll listen to whatever and do whatever because I just enjoy doing reviews with the great Lee Gersman. Incomparable Lee Gersman show.
Okay.
So thanks for having me back, even though I disappointed you and didn't fall in love with it.
But tomorrow, without getting into it, I will say this will be a better bunch of stuff for you.
Oh.
Okay? All right. Take care. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, man.